A quiet morning in San Diego was shattered by a devastating event. The tranquility of the early hours was abruptly replaced by chaos and fear. On May 22, 2025, a Cessna 550 business jet crashed into Murphy Canyon, a residential neighborhood. The jet, which was on a routine flight, suddenly lost control. The plane was approaching Montgomery Field Airport when it crashed 2 miles short, causing immediate chaos. The impact was so severe that it left a trail of destruction. All 6 individuals aboard the Cessna 550 are presumed dead. The wreckage was scattered across the neighborhood, making rescue efforts challenging. The crash highlighted aviation's safety concerns and left the community in shock. Residents were left questioning how such a tragedy could occur in their quiet neighborhood. The investigation aims to uncover what went wrong and prevent future tragedies. Experts are meticulously examining every piece of evidence. Murphy Canyon residents and the victims' families now await answers. They hope that the findings will bring some closure and ensure that such an incident never happens again. The Cessna 550 was nearing Montgomery Field Airport when disaster struck. The crash occurred at approximately 3:45 a.m. local time, with foggy conditions reported. The plane struck high-tension power lines before crashing, causing power outages and fires. The pilot did not report any issues or declare an emergency before the crash. Investigators are piecing together the sequence of events to understand the cause. The lack of a distress call suggests a sudden, overwhelming problem. The crash resulted in the presumed deaths of all 6 people on board. The tragic incident has left a void in the hearts of many, as the victims were cherished by their families and friends. The sudden loss has sent shockwaves through their communities, leaving everyone grappling with grief and unanswered questions. Among the victims were a former drummer for The Devil Wears Prada and a high-profile music agent. These individuals were not only talented, but also deeply passionate about their work, leaving behind a legacy that will be remembered by many in the music industry. Their loss has deeply affected the music community and their loved ones. Vigils and memorial services have been held where people have come together to share their memories and offer support to one another during this difficult time. Each person had a unique life with connections to family, friends, and professional circles. They were more than just names on a passenger list. They were beloved individuals with stories, dreams, and aspirations. The grieving process is intensely personal and difficult, compounded by the public nature of the tragedy. The outpouring of support from the community has been a source of comfort for many, but the pain of loss remains profound. The aviation community also feels these losses deeply. Fellow pilots and aviation professionals have expressed their condolences and are working to ensure that such tragedies are prevented in the future. As more information becomes available, the focus remains on respecting their memory. The community continues to honor the lives lost, ensuring that they are not forgotten. The investigation continues to uncover the causes of the crash. Authorities are diligently working to piece together the events that led to this tragedy, hoping to provide answers and prevent future occurrences. The crash transformed Murphy Canyon into a scene of chaos and destruction. The aircraft came down amidst homes, causing immediate and significant damage. Residents were thrust into an emergency situation with burning cars and destroyed homes. Emergency services rushed to combat the blazes and search for survivors. Approximately 100 people were evacuated for their safety. 8 individuals sustained injuries, with 1 requiring hospitalization. The community had to come together to support each other during this crisis. The emotional toll on the residents is significant. The NTSB is investigating the crash to determine its cause. This involves a meticulous process of examining every piece of wreckage and gathering all possible data from the crash site. The team is looking for any clues that might explain what went wrong. The FBI is assisting in evidence collection and preservation. Their expertise in handling and securing evidence is crucial in ensuring that nothing is overlooked or contaminated. This collaboration between agencies is vital for a thorough investigation. Investigators are examining weather conditions, including fog, at the time of the crash. They are analyzing weather data to understand how visibility and other factors might have impacted the flight. Meteorologists are providing insights into the fog's density and its potential effects on the aircraft. The airport's weather data system was reportedly inoperative due to a power surge. Technicians are working to repair the equipment and retrieve any data that might have been recorded before the surge. This information is critical for understanding the environmental conditions during the crash. The runway's lighting system also had issues, complicating the landing. Pilots reported difficulties in seeing the runway clearly, which could have contributed to the crash. Airport authorities are now focused on fixing these lighting problems to prevent future incidents. The Cessna 550 lacked a flight data recorder, making the investigation more challenging. Without this crucial piece of equipment, investigators have to rely on other sources of information to piece together the events leading up to the crash. Officials are checking for a cockpit voice recorder to gather more information. This device can provide valuable insights into the pilot's actions and conversations during the flight, which are essential for understanding the sequence of events. A preliminary report is expected within 30 days, with a final report in 12 to 24 months. This timeline allows for a comprehensive analysis of all the gathered data, ensuring that the final report is thorough and accurate. The NTSB will continue to update the public as new information becomes available.